In an effort to shake off her melancholy mood, she studied the 3-story monstrosity across the street. They didn't build houses like that anymore. Heck, they hadn't built houses like that in over 100 years. She had always wanted to see the inside, but she had never been invited past the entry hall. As far as she knew, no one else in the neighborhood had ever even gotten that far. The owner, Mr. Thorne, had been willing to let the kids on the block swim in his pool during the day, but neither the kids nor their parents had been welcome on the property after dark, and none had ever been allowed inside the house. She had often wondered what he was hiding in there. Maybe Sam had been right. Maybe Mr. Thorne really had been a drug dealer. That seemed far more probable than his being a mafia hitman. Thunder rumbled across the darkening sky, promising rain before morning. She shivered as a cold breeze rustled the leaves of the trees alongside the house. She should go inside, she thought, make a cup of hot chocolate while she tried to decide what to do with Granda's house, what to do about Harry, what to do about the rest of her life. Harry wanted to marry her, but after one failed marriage, Sky just wasn't ready to try again. Nor was she certain she loved Harry Poteet the way he deserved. He had wanted to come to Vista Verde with her, but she had told him she needed some time alone. He hadn't argued, just told her he loved her and would be waiting for her when she returned to Chicago. Sitting on the porch, wrapped in layers of nostalgia, Sky wasn't sure she would ever be ready to return to Illinois. Like it or not, Vista Verde would always be home. Stay or go back to Chicago? That was the question. But she didn't have to decide tonight. She had 3 weeks' vacation from work to make up her mind. Wrapping her arms around her middle for warmth, she gazed at the house across the way again, blinked in surprise when the front door opened and a tall man stepped out onto the covered veranda. Sky leaned forward, squinting into the darkness. Could it be? A shiver ran down her spine as the man descended the stairs and crossed the street toward her. Dressed in black from head to foot, he almost disappeared into the night that surrounded him. Mr. Thorne. His name whispered past her lips as he approached her. He inclined his head. "Good evening, Miss McNamara." "You used to call me Sky Blue." "You were much younger then," he murmured with a faint smile. Skylynn studied him in the glow of the porch light. She hadn't seen him in 8 years, and he hadn't changed a bit. He had appeared to be in his early to mid-30s when she went away to college, and he still looked that way. His face remained unlined, his eyes were the same shade of dark, dark brown, his hair was still shaggy and black, his body long and lean and muscular. The faint scar on his right cheek, which should have detracted from his devastating good looks, only served to make him appear more mysterious. Standing there with his arms folded across his chest, he exuded an aura of raw sensuality and masculine confidence. "I was sorry to hear about your grandfather," he said quietly. "His passing came as a shock," Sky murmured. "Or as much of a shock as it can be, I guess, considering his age." Still, Granda had been in good health when she had seen him at Christmas only last year. "I'm sorry I didn't get here in time for the funeral." Sky nodded. "Please sit down." She had expected him to take the chair across from her. Instead, he sat beside her on the swing, his thigh scant inches from her own. His nearness prickled along her spine. "Are you planning to stay in Vista Verde?" he asked. "I don't know. I don't think I can. I have a good job in Chicago. Friends." And Harry was there. She blew out a sigh. "I hate to sell the old house, though." Realistically,